Am I good? And you that's watching this live TV talk show tonight. Yes, I want y'all to know that we are back, black, and we're what? Better in that order. Can I get a hop hop in that order? Hop hop in that order, that part of that way. Hey, we got a great show for you tonight. We got a great lineup for you. We got Miss Misha P in the building. This girl has one of the most awesome stories to tell. And not only is she going to tell a story, she got something else for you. We're going to say that surprise for a little bit later on. Also, we got a survivor from the 911 attack in New York City. She's here to tell her story on that day of that scare. Oh, boy, can you imagine that? Can y'all imagine being that? Oh, what? And still here this day, and I think she's about 70-some years old. You'll get the chance to hear later on in the show. But right now, we're going to get on down with a commercial, and then we're going to come on with the song, and then we're going to go on some real talk with Misha P in that order. See y'all. Misha, not you. Happy birthday. Well, just do it. But yo.
Greetings, love and light, good people. My name is Cecily, aka Cece, and I have the honor of being Rabbit's PA. Here at Around the Table with Rabbit, we collectively realize that mental illness is very real. And as a result, some people start participating in drugs, alcohol, and other abusive activities, which sometimes lead to suicidal thoughts, bad habits, and feelings as if no one cares. Although on this particular show, we're not certified therapists, there is a lot of therapy happening. We as a family are talking around the table to bring awareness and to inform our people that we really do care and that we love y'all. Our mission is to save as many lives as we can by administering CPR, care, prayer, and resources to the living dead. And with that being said, please stay tuned to the realest but therapeutic TV show you'll probably ever experience. Watch how many lives that will be transformed by bringing hope alive again. You all, let's love each other, let's be informed, let's uplift each other, and be blessed on today.
I apologize for that. I didn't know they had a surprise going on, so I'm just rushing, trying to get on for the next episode, because I'm trying to get Misha P on this thing, because we want to hear what she got to say and what all she got to tell about this dramatic story that she has going on in the past of her life. But the girl got it going on, but something very exciting going on for me right now, and I didn't even know, so I had to come back out and say, what's going on?
It's Rabbit's birthday.
Hey!
Happy
Sing it.
birthday to you.
Now, I ain't never had those before.
Birthday to
So I guess I get a while.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
What? Yeah.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hey, it's your birthday.
It's your birthday. Woo, what I wish for. Not only blessings for me, but blessings for everybody that is in here, and also for Miss Vonnie, who survived the 911 attack. Let's give her a round of applause. She needs that little bit, y'all. Well, that's a whole lot. And just blessing and prosperity to everybody that's in. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I can go that way. Which way am I going? There you go. There you go. There you go. Take it.
you up next.
Greetings, love and light, good people. My name is Cecily, aka Cece, and I have the honor of being Rabbit's PA. Here at Around the Table with Rabbit, we collectively realize that mental illness is very real. And as a result, some people start participating in drugs, alcohol, and other abusive activities, which sometimes lead to suicidal thoughts, bad habits, and feelings as if no one cares. Although on this particular show, we're not certified therapists, there is a lot of therapy happening. We as a family are talking around the table to bring awareness and to inform our people that we really do care and that we love y'all. Our mission is to save as many
do that dance. You can't stop this feeling. Put your heart in the trance. So high up, we in high demand. You might be right, what I wrote and saying, but you can't break stone with your bare hands. Somebody feel me. I'm taking off. Passport, nah. Just pass me a dog. Set in stone, so I anticipate it. Tell them haters we made it. Just say congratulations. Oh yeah, da da da. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, da da da. Yeah, we made it, baby.
That's right, everybody. That's my girl, Misha P. Later on down in the show, you will get a chance to hear her story. That's right. Give Misha another applause. Was it not? But anyway, right now, before we even get into the other part, I'm going to just briefly let you introduce yourself to the audience.
I am Misha P. My name is J. Misha Stacks. I'm a rapper, singer, songwriter, a student of music, also a victim of gun violence.
Wow. So now, let your imagination run wild. Stay tuned. You hear the rest of it in just a little bit more. Can I get another commercial right here? Welcome back, everybody, to Around the Table with Rabbit. That was CC, my personal assistant. Yeah, giving y'all a little bit update on Around the Table with Rabbit and about how we administer CPR how we resuscitate the living dead back to life. And as tonight we have a living witness of how they have been resuscitated by administering themselves CPR without actually with my help right now. But we're still gonna kind of talk a little bit about it and see can we still help each other still, because it's not just only about helping you, but it's about helping me. So everybody, once again, welcome back to my show and my discussion with Misha P.
Thank
Yes, can we get a round of applause?
you. Thank you.
I need, okay, Misha, okay, how are you doing today?
I am doing wonderful.
Well, it is a blessing and it's an honor and as well as a pleasure to have you on my platform tonight.
I appreciate you having me.
Hey, and I tell you what, we met, 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago
Yeah,
so?
Scottsdale Day.
Scottsdale Day. We didn't know anything about each other,
Nope.
did we not?
Nope.
But I saw you, but I didn't know that you was who you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
What she just showed y'all, I didn't know that she did all that. I thought she was just one of the spectators that was there at the Scottsdale Day celebration. But little to my knowledge, this girl got it going on, but she has a story that goes along with that for the reason why she is who she is and what y'all saw a while ago. So, Misha, first of all, I want to read a little bit of your Bible right here, if I may. Okay, your name is Jamisha?
Jamisha.
Jamisha,
Named after
okay, I see you
James.
got it broken down for me. Stacks, and you was born May 16, 1988, and you're a grader baby.
I'm a grader baby.
Okay, I'm from Mississippi. I wish I was, but
baby.
listen, I come from one of those hospitals I was born in where if you didn't have money for insurance, they do it for the
Yeah,
free.
yeah,
That program.
yeah.
Anyway, you're a grader baby, and you're studying. You got a degree in audio production.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
Well,
what's
I'm
up.
getting my degree in audio production, but I have my associates in recording arts already. Yeah.
Okay, and
So
you
I'm
and you.
still in school right now.
Okay, and you're still attending full state university?
Yes.
That's what's up. So how much long you got there?
I have 8 months. I'm about 9. I graduate in June, beginning of June.
Okay. So after that, after completion of your graduation, what did your anticipation? What you plan to do?
I'm really leaning towards doing like movie Foley and sound effects and stuff
Sound
like
effects,
that.
okay.
I'm really, I got into school just doing music and just wanting to be an artist, but to my surprise,
You learned a lot,
once
a whole
I
lot
went through that
more.
lane,
It was a whole lot more than you expected,
yes,
right?
Yes,
And
yes.
then you can use it towards your benefit for everything that you
Yes.
in the industry in which
Yes,
you're
yes.
pursuing. So that was a great thing that you
Yes.
even chose that field, you
Yes.
know, and then you know who you are. Whose you are, I always want to put that in there because you are a survivor, you know, whose you are, and then you know what you want to do, and that's what matters in a person's life when they know what they want,
Yes.
when they know who they are, and most of all when they know their worth. So tell a little bit about your tragedy, what you went through.
Okay, so I got shot in the head in 2010. I still have the bullet in my head. I got shot in my temple area, right?
Can they pull the camera a little bit closer? If you can they zoom in on that if y'all can?
But yeah, it's like you can see the entry room right here, and then the bullet landed back here. I have like a knot back here on the back of my head, and that's where it is. But I was in the hospital only for like 3 weeks. No surgery. They couldn't take the bullet out because they said I could have bled to death. It was too risky.
You could have hemorrhaged to death.
Or anything. So, I survived it. I did recover quickly to where I started back driving and everything quick. But like after 6 months after I got shot, I was in a really bad. My car flipped over like 15 times on the highway in Detroit.
So you just said one thing behind another. You know those attacks, right?
Yes,
When,
yes.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm dealing with some stuff like that right now myself.
Yeah.
With people shooting through my house. But when there's purpose for your life, and when you're about to step into that destiny, that thing in which you have been striving, that thing that God had promised you that He will give you.
Yeah.
Then the enemy comes in,
Yep.
and baby, he
Try
comes
to
from that
tear
right,
you
and
down.
he do what he do.
Man.
But we got to know how to fight and bounce
Yes.
that, you know what I'm saying, back. But go ahead.
Yep. So yeah, I did that. I thank God I made it out of that because that was like a terrible, terrible accident. I went down there to see my younger sister. She had just graduated high school back then. She lived in Detroit. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take the kids to go see her. You know, we're gonna go down there for a weekend. So I went to the gas station. I left the kids at home. I went to the gas station to gas up my car. And when I'm doing that, something told me like, Let me see if my mama can keep the kids and I go down there by myself this time. It's hot, I might get lost, the kids gonna be getting on my nerves,
Right,
something
all
might
of
happen.
that.
Right, so I asked her, she said, yeah. So I went down there, saw my sister. We had a good time that day. You know, everything was good. Went to her boyfriend's house to play cards and stuff.
It was like one of those days that everything was just going so right.
Yeah,
and,
it was just so right.
Yeah.
Yep. So about 2:00 in the morning, we on our way back to her house, and in the midst of us having a conversation, I'm looking in the rearview mirror and I see this car just coming behind me, going like 100 miles per hour, seemed like with no headlights on. So before I can do anything or swerve over or anything, the dude just hit me from behind. And the car.
And this after the gunshot.
This is after. This is 6 months after I got shot.
And the bullet is still lodged in your temple.
Yep.
Oh wow.
It's lodged like it's in like the back of my brain.
You obstructed.
I got shot in my temple, but it traveled to the back.
In the obstructed area back in the back of your lower. Yeah.
Yep.
So and then what happened after that? I'm interested to know.
So what happened after that? I kind of like, I was just like, you know, God gave me this other chance at life. I want to really do it right, because when I got shot, I did a lot of things I wasn't able to overcome. Like, I was with my kid's dad. Now I have 6 kids with the same guy.
And how old are you?
I'm only 34 now.
Oh,
but I
look amazing.
Yeah.
I look amazing.
I was 13 when I got pregnant, and we was together for 11 years. But it wasn't until I got shot that I broke up with him. I broke up with him on my hospital bed because it was just, the relationship was just so toxic. Like all the cheating, all the abuse. I'm getting beat, you know, black eyes and
all the things that a woman don't deserve.
Yeah, you know,
coming from an unworthy man.
Right. So at that time when I got shot, it just told me, like, just change my life. I got this second chance. I want to do it right. Meaning, you know, I love you. I see us getting married. We got kids together. But I can't take you on this second journey.
Yeah, because you'll be stagnant. You'll still be there, and not that you won't receive that blessing, but when we deal with disobedience, when we know that He's speaking to us, and we know what we're dealing with over here, and we know it's not good for us. We deal with disobedience, and then He speaks to her. He said, "Now I'm not going to deny this, but I will delay it till you get your mind right, because there's purpose for this, for what you're called for."
Exactly. Yes.
And so that's kind of your awakening, right?
So I laid there on the hospital bed, and I called this man like, it's over. Basically, it's over. So, you know, broke up with him. I ended up getting married, but I already knew my husband. We've been friends for a long time, but he was just somebody that was really always in my corner, but we could never be together because I was already in a relationship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we found each other again after me and him broke up and got married, and that's when I moved to Florida with the kids. I moved out to Flint, got the kids, about to change my life. I sold all my stuff. All I had was our bag of clothes on our back. Went down to Florida, got me a little trailer, a little 3-bedroom trailer, and I started over.
Lived it up.
I didn't have nothing, no furniture, no nothing.
But long you had what's so more important is that you had the roof. Everything else can come in place. Long you had that roof, when you had to worry about no rain or no cold and all that, and you can always, cause like we say, we got to crawl before we what?
Yeah, before we walk.
In that order. In that order.
Absolutely. And the blessing with that is. So my dad's here, and that's one of the reasons I came back here we always been close, but when I was in Michigan, for whatever reason, I don't know what him and my mom was going through, but he left when I was like 2, and I hadn't seen him all of my life. I had been reaching out for him, but I hadn't seen him. So as soon as I moved to Florida in a trailer, I found them some kind of way, and just so happens he worked for a moving company, and he had the guy, his partner, to send a whole moving truck to Florida with a house full of stuff.
Full of furniture.
Yes.
The blessing was already there.
Beds, tables, TVs, dressers, everything. Like, I was just set, like.
He had already prepared the table for before you, baby.
So my goal, my message is, like, thinking about that is, you know, the grass may not be greener on the other side. Like, 'cause some people be scared to leap and take that chance.
Right.
You got to take that chance to see, because if you don't, you know,
you jump
that gate,
wondering.
you jump the neighbor's gate, they might have some dog
And
dookie
they
in the
might-
yard that you might step in, but you can wipe that dookie off and keep on going. You know,
Like that poop
keep
off,
on going. Right.
keep pushing.
Like, yeah, so you'll never know that their grass is greener than yours if you don't take that chance to jump that
Right.
gate.
I have told some guys and people that I know that they can rap and they can sing whatever. I'm saying, you know what? You can get in the mirror and do this all day long. Don't nobody hear and see you but you and God.
Right,
I said,
exactly.
until you start going out there, put yourself out there and let people see who you are and what you have to deliver and what you got to offer. Then your recognition will begin to come in.
Exactly.
Do your homework and then you'll begin to get an A. That means an A comes with that money with approval.
Exactly.
Do you agree with me?
Exactly.
And that's with yourself, you know, you didn't stop, you didn't stay stagnant, you took your learning process, you took your ordeal, and you made it work for your good.
Yeah.
You made it, yeah, and see what you're doing right now, so many people is watching you.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're beautiful. I
Yeah.
mean, you might be disfigured, but you're beautiful in spirit and still beautiful in features.
Thank
You know, and yes, don't y'all agree over there? Ain't she
That's
beautiful?
that's a part of my PTSD. Like, I don't be feeling like that all the time.
So when you went through PTSD, give me a little bit because I have it myself. So kind of describe yours and see if you do compare.
Yeah. So sometimes, like, I think about my incident. Then, you know, it's a lot of questions of why me, because now I have to deal with, you know, I look different.
Right.
You know, a lot of people
But you
tell
still
me.
beautiful, though.
A lot of people say that, but it's just that, you know, at the end of the day, I'm the one that have to look in the mirror, and I know how I was before.
Right.
And I'm not seeing that, so
Right.
it kind of makes me like hard to look at it sometimes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's just a part of my mental health situation that I'm going through. You know, gotta really learn to accept who I am or who I've become. You know,
Okay,
in this
I'm gonna
kind
give
of
you a little CPR now. Okay, you said a while ago, you took all your everything that you've been through, right? You took that. You made it work for you, right? And you're beautiful doing that. So if you can take that and you still alive, somebody just took their last breath. I just want to help to resuscitate you because somebody was not able to be resuscitated.
You was exactly
even whether it's drug or whether it's physical death, having a heart attack. So
You're exactly
if you
right.
overcome that, sweetheart, you got to overcome that because see what, you're still holding on to something that still keeps you in a spot.
Yeah.
And you can't get to that next level that you want to go. So if you want to be free of that, you got to go look at that man in the mirror again and
Yeah.
say, hey, if you let that man go,
after that.
hello, come on now, keep it real.
Yeah.
And then you overcome the tragedies, and if God was not for you, who could be against you? And he was for you, so if he done brought you from that to this right here, and then you're on my platform to tell your story, because right now you are administering CPR, and you done resuscitated somebody, even myself, and I'm pretty sure someone over there in the audience over there, just from your story, right, audience? Yeah. So, and I'm happy that you came. I'm so grateful that I met you. Of course, the lady with the reason that we met, she's here, and you know now she's my agent and my producer, Miss Lovely. Yeah, she's here. She'll probably get put on the scene in a few minutes. She in the background looking. So anyway, I appreciate Misha. Misha gonna do another performance. Are you prepared for
Yes,
another?
yeah.
We're gonna go to another quick commercial break. And we're gonna have another performance, and then Misha gonna come through, and she gonna give you the rest of what she got to offer tonight, and then I'll be right back at you with Miss Vonnie. And that other people, get ready.
Turn me up. Let's go.
me up, I'ma put the gas on the line. Super sucker like a jacuzzi. I ride hard like a hoopy. He slapping this thing, it's so juicy. Slow grind it up like a smoothie. He doing amazing things to me. Just beat it up, that's music. I fuck it up like Sierra, so now he got me doing the hoochie coochie dancing on him. Yeah. Make love, yeah. Make love, I wanna make love to you, baby. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Make love, yeah. I wanna make love. I wanna make love to you, baby. Oh, it's alright. I'm here for you tonight. If it's anything that you need to me, I won't waste my time.
Go by the name of Bay, man. Happy birthday to Rabbit. Shout out to everybody. All the artists. All the good people in the audience. You dig what I'm saying? Bay. Yeah. Bay. BAE_WTM on the ground. Yeah. Yeah. I in the cockpit, parachute, Louis V, tracksuit, sauce too wavy. Iced out wide, need there, blue bless you, ain't got a pop too crazy. Double tree presidential suite, I'm at the top low, y'all look like ants right now. I be drinking too much flavor on the beach, I'm a dip in ranch right now. Higher in the cockpit, parachute, Louis V, tracksuit, sauce too wavy. Iced out wide, need there, blue bless you, ain't got a pop too crazy. Double tree presidential suite, I'm at the top low, y'all look like ants right now. I be drinking too much flavor on the beach, I'm a dip in ranch right now. Show for me back, I got road raised, 2 to the head, I'm reloaded today. I can't relate when they posting the hate. I can't even show no emotion to bait. Ain't taking no shit like my colon replaced. I'm trying to stick to the code with the gate. I'm working with this, ain't no minimum wage. You blessing with shit that I've been in the day. Just don't take me back to my old ways. Still had a mess back in those days. Quarantine ninja like Gunna say. Don't get me bit, this ain't the QT. I stay with that punk nigga who tryna slide. Every 2 days I'ma spend me a thought. Can't drop a pin cause you can't know the route. Don't crack the door as you in or you out. I'ma be stepping my feet, got the gout. Just know my neighbors ain't fucking with y'all. I got a payment to bank on the stall. These threads I got on can't be found at the mall. That's on my shoulders like overalls. Run through the light, I can't stop for the cops. I'm in the kiosk, pulling out the Xerox. Hiding in the cockpit, parachute, Louis V, tracksuit, sauce too wavy. Iced out white, need there, blue bless you, ain't got a pop too crazy. Double tree presidential suite, I'm at the top low, y'all look like ants right now. I be drinking too much flavor on the beach, I'ma dip in ranch right now. Hiding in the cockpit, parachute, Louis V, tracksuit, sauce too wavy. Iced out white, need there, blue bless you, ain't got a pop too crazy. Double tree presidential suite, I'm at the top low, y'all look like ants right now. I be drinking too much flavor on the beach, I'ma dip in ranch right now. I'm in your state with my troopers. We pull up quicker than Uber. We pull up quicker than Luca. I know some real commuters. I know some real shooters. Better watch how you maneuver. Just had them a night with 2 coolers. They won't get no clout from the rumors. I been the whole like the Cooper. Just bought a little ice in that cooler. Fahrenheit drop like a cooler. I'm stepping on shit like manure. Keep that shit on me fresh out the sewer. I'm rocking that bitch at Givenchy. Watch yourself, you don't ash on my garments. Smoking death on my ass a comet. Ain't nothing but bosses around me. For the money we scheming the pussy. For 200 we scamming the schemes. Trap bugging and jump like a bungee. Roll me up, I don't want no coming. Can't get wrong, man, with no harness. Concierge driver didn't know how I'm coming. I turned a little nut into something. Her booty got bigger, took that from her stomach. She blew your mortgage and honest. I'm throwing 50s and hundreds. 18 you ran out of money. I in the cockpit, parachute, Louis V, tracksuit, sauce too wavy. I start watching. Ain't got a pop too crazy. Double tree presidential suite. Y'all look like ants right now. I been drinking too much flavor on the beef. I'ma dip in ranch right now. Higher in the cockpit, parachute, Louis V, tracksuit, sauce too wavy. I start watching. There, bless you, ain't got a pop too crazy. Double tree presidential suite. I'm at the top, so y'all look like ants right now. too much flavor on the beat. I'm a different range right now. Happy birthday, Rabbit. Thank you for having me.
All right, everybody. Hey, where you going? Come on, let me introduce you. Don't nobody even know who you are. You gonna come up here and give us all that and then run off the stage? You ain't so no ghosts up in here. This is my birthday. You better come over and get back and tell me who you are.
I go by the name of Bay.
Bay?
B-A before anyone else. That's me, Bay.
Okay, now I never became you before it became somebody else. I could have been Bay.
It's always me.
You know, somebody have a Bay.
You can't call your Bay no more.
Well, I'm just saying though. But you say it was on you. But anyway, what now?
Once again, I go by the name of Bay.
Okay.
Before anyone else. Graded baby, Florida raised me. It's your day. Happy birthday to you.
In that order, I appreciate they call me Hop Hop in that order rabbit. And happy birthday to me on my birthday. Hop Hop that Hey, this is what. Girl, you better go and check yourself to see if you're bleeding. Now you ain't always got to bleed on the outside. You can have internal bleeding.
Okay. All that drip on my
Yeah, you might be like the one with the issue of bleeding. Hey, there's a miracle. I'm just saying, there's a miracle in the house, baby. You got to get it. But anyway, I'm so happy to have you on my show. I met you, well, this is my first time seeing you. I just heard of you through my personal assistant, Cece.
Yes.
And y'all acquaintances in some type of way. So tell me how you and Cece met.
So Cece and I, we actually do business together. Both contracting and consulting, so to speak. We basically help out those who make less than $75K a year. You're eligible for a free phone and a tax.
Can you consent me?
I got you. It's your birthday. I got you.
It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Hey, that boy. Go ahead, B. I'm sorry.
But yes, that's what we do. We go out. We go out to the community. We help people that need us. Everybody needs communication resources. Everybody needs to be able to reach out to their families and things of that nature.
That's what's up, and we appreciate that. Everybody needs some type of help. Thank y'all so much. When you take my ass out to your girl, I might have think I wish I could wear that hat. You know, it's tripping now. I can see some sunlight with these books. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. But anyway, I think since we talking about fashion, we got the Fab Cam, CC. Okay, now who did you pick out to be the Fab of the night? Lovely. Would you go there and get that bag over there? We got. See now, Wendy Williams, she was doing the shoe cam.
Okay.
Now I will always give Wendy a shout out to her on shoe cam. It's up under the desk, a bag up underneath that those books in that chair. Get that bag there. Anyway, yeah. So Wendy, you know, I always give her a shout out on the shoe. You know, when I give her a shoe every now and then. I think my shoe be flying enough to show it to her. But anyway, oh my God, no, not yet. Not yet. We going there on the second half of the show. But anyways, we got Fab Cam, so who's the fabulous one here tonight?
I think it's Beck.
Who?
Or you?
Well, Beck. Me? No, I can't get it because somebody gonna get a gift. So, yeah, I think Miss Bunny should be the Fab Cam.
Thank you.
Stand up, Miss Bunny. You gotta come around here. You know, come on right here. Y'all, this is Miss Bunny, and later on in the show, you'll be hearing a real live, scary interview from Miss Bunny. Okay, this is Miss Bunny. Come on, your girl, get up on this camera with me. Hey, you just got the Fab Cam shirt. Would y'all show her Miss Bunny her shirt?
Thank you.
Anyway, that's the original Hop Hop what? In that order. Y'all hear that? Thank you, Miss Bunny.
Thank you.
Now you can wear that to you to home.
To you home.
To y'all, yeah. Let them know that you got a rabbit original.
I will.
Okay, people, we're
Thank
going to
you.
get on back down with the show. I will see you on the other end. Wait, what? On the other end? Not too late. Because it's still my girl. Welcome back once again to Around the Table with Rabbit. Real talk for real people, just like you and me. Yes, I'm on the second half of my show. Now, people, you know, I'm pretty sure y'all been going into the media and getting a lot of this info, you know. On the Whitney Williams show, have y'all been seeing, I've been hearing all the information going on with her. You know, they were saying her producer was trying to find a reason to get rid of her. You know, she had been going through all these health issues and, you know, with the Crohn's disease, whatever she got going with her legs, and also with the mental condition stuff going on. But you know, following Wendy myself, cause she have taught me a lot, like really with her, look, how you doing? Am I hop in that order? That part. So yeah, she kind of, you know, gave me a little bit on how to get into a little business as well. But you know, I like Wendy, but you know, there's some things that goes on in some people's life, you know, as well as herself. She like to address a lot of things. Definitely. And would like to set a lot of people out. But now it's got to the point now Wendy's going through her addiction, allegedly, let me say allegedly. Wow, look right there. And I mean, that she's supposed to be, I don't know what she's supposed to be doing right there, but yeah. But when you look at these pictures, y'all, and you reflect back on who Wendy was, and look at this like she's seeing the ghost. I'm not being shady, but I'm just saying what I'm, you know, speaking about what I see. And I love Wendy. Look at this. I love her to death. Like I said, she taught me a lot. But I would like to say to the camera and to the people that are here, and to Wendy, whenever you see this clip, that coming from the past, from what you're dealing with currently now, the shoes that you are walking with, I have walked those shoes. And you know, being as you are a celebrity, you know, you have peers, you know, you're well recognized, acknowledged, and adored for you being who you are. Yes, you are funny, and you make, I mean, you bring laughter to a lot of people. A lot of people don't like you, but that's the way of life. But anyways, you know, we can't worry about what our peers say or think about us. One thing I've learned, that the shame is in the secret. I'm going to say that once again. The shame is in the secret of anything that we try to hide and do. And like the Bible said, what we do in the dark always going to come to the light. So my point is this, sweetheart, you have been through rehab, you have been through sessions, you have been through mental health, and all these sorts of environmental things to help you try to regain your sanity. However, you know, I've been through rehab, even admitted myself through rehab, even called the ambulance, and the police made me take them to me to rehab. They said they didn't have a bed, so I told them I was hearing voices, because that's how bad I wanted help. I had to find some type of strategic way to get some help. And I realized that when you look at that man in that mirror and realize what drugs does to us and do to us, what it takes from us, what it don't give us, we have to realize when we say we don't want to, because we can do anything we want to do. And that's the scripture. The Bible says we can do all things through Christ. And I had to learn that. I had to learn that I can do all things. That's why I'm sitting here behind this desk right now. Mind you, I have always told my story about drug addiction, being in prison 9 times, you know, and now I have a medical degree and all that stuff. So therefore, when you put your mind to it and you go to that mirror and say, hey, I'm sick and tired. Can I get the picture of Wendy again, please? And I just want y'all to see that from, okay, this is nothing like when y'all seeing her on the Wendy Williams show. Yeah. I'm not saying I don't know what's going on with this, but this is not a normal look, you know. And so whenever she see this clip, I just want to say to you, girl, Wendy, homeboy, homegirl, and an admirer of you, since you can't seem to get it right, take it from somebody who's been there and done that, or overcome that. Come to my show around the Table of the Rabbit, and we'll talk about this thing one-on-one, you and I. And I promise you will not leave the same way you came up here when you came around this desk. So check me out, Wendy, and I got you, girl. I'm here to administer CPR and to resuscitate the what? Living dead back to life, and we got you. And speaking of resuscitation and surviving, first of all, before I get into that, I want to go to Sherry Shepherd. Now, y'all know that Sherry Shepherd is taking over Wendy Williams' show. Now, Wendy allegedly said that she would not be watching Sherry's show, but now Sherry did an amazing job hosting Wendy's show, as well as the other one. I think Sherry was the bum. She brought it. Sherry brought it. So, okay, now right here, y'all, look at this. Look at this. She come out Monday. Sherry did. And when she come out on the set, she was just bouncing out. I was doing my homework, people. And I didn't even see her face. I said, oh my God. I said, I thought I seen a black replica of Dolly Parton. Sherry, you talking about hot topics? You were the hot topic then. Ooh, baby, them drummers going, baby. Give it out to you, Sherry, and congratulations on your new show. And I will be tuning in that order. And speaking of new talk show hosts, Miss Portia Bruner, Atlanta's very own. Check her out. I'm sure y'all have seen on Fox 5 News. Yes, Miss Portia will be launching our first new talk show.
Join me for Portia, weekdays at 1, here on Fox 5.
Yes, people, thank you so much for that, Portia. We're so glad that you bring a new talk show into around Atlanta, Georgia. We want to see what you got to talk about, because I'm going to be tuning in, and I'm hoping to have Portia on my show.
Correct.
And I'm definitely looking to be on yours. I'm going to hop on in, and I promise you, we're going to just go around the universe with some things. Thank you so much, Portia, for bringing that to us, and we will be tuning in, and I'm so happy to be able to advertise your new show. See you Monday, girl. That part. Okay, now, yes, let's go. Now, speaking of survivors and surviving, you know, on 9/11, 21 years ago, I was incarcerated in Greene County Prison Facility. I was the head camp support. That means I would go to lockdown, where everybody was locked down for disobeying and getting disciplinary action against them, you know. I had to go feed, clean, and mop the floor and all that stuff. So on this particular day, my lieutenant, she was letting me off early because it was my birthday and I didn't want to work all day. And then I was a good worker, so I feel like I enjoyed at least part of that day off to go back to the zone and do whatever I do. But now, mind y'all now, I ain't been good all the time. I was making me some homemade liquor. I started making the week before the birthday. So it'd be good in a minute.
Real good.
They no longer sit the poor they get, and they say the more age the better get. Hey, baby, let me tell you something. I used to make this stuff back then. We call it bulk, B-U-L-K, bulk. We make it out of fruit cocktails. We make it out of tomato paste. We use sugar, yes, and we use sugar and yeast and lettuce and sit up. And I tell you something, baby, we used to hide it up in the ceiling. We used to hide up in the ceiling so when the police come through the counter, because it's so strong, they wouldn't smell it. But I had mine to lock about because I don't just have me a jug. I'm going to drink that by myself. So anyway, to make a long story short, they let me off early. You know, I came back to the unit. Soon as I walked through the door, they said, "Rabbit, look." So I'm looking at the TV screen, but I'm not. All I see is a bunch of debris, a bunch of people running, a bunch of smoke, a bunch of this and a bunch of that. I didn't know what I was looking at. You know, so I'm sitting down there and say, you know, the Twin Towers just got blown up in New York. And automatically I went in like, whoo, you know, even unimaginable to say. And that's something that you cannot imagine. I can't even imagine. I mean, I fell through a hole and it scared the life out of me. Literally, not too long ago. But anyway, y'all, I want to say this. After being in prison and seeing all the fights, all the stabbings, all the killings, all the burning of the hot water, and just certain things, people getting shanked down, people getting shaving powder dashed on them, you know, burn the skin off. And in the midst of living all that, thank God that I survived. I survived. And I'm here right now, and I'm so happy to tell y'all that I survived. And in the midst of everything else, I survived. So speaking of surviving, I have Miss Vonnie here. Miss Vonnie is the 911 survivor from the attack. Can we welcome her to the show, people? This is amazing, y'all, now. Thank you. To sit here, oh, wow, yes. Right, that is a bomb. That is a bomb there. To just sit here beside her, y'all, it's more than an honor. Come on. To sit beside someone that you know that God has covered, has kept, because it was nobody but the grace of God, because there was the attack of the enemy, see? And you know, as I always say, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. No matter what the enemy, plan, plot, or his strategic move may be, no weapon against us shall prosper. It might get close to you, but it won't touch you.
That's right.
Somebody just shot my house the other night, but it didn't touch me, it was close to me. And I'm survived. But just to say that you was here, I mean, you was there, I'm sorry, and you was on the 86th floor. Listen, people, 86th floor, imagine that. So can you kind of tell us on that day, I mean, was it just a normal day at work for you? You going by, you doing your duties, were you in a good mood or just happy? Like the girls were saying earlier in her show, that during that day she was in such a good mood and tragedy occurred. So can you tell us what happened that day?
But first I want to say I was also in the building when they bombed it in 1986 or 1990s, whenever it was that they bombed the World Trade Center. I was in that building on the 86th floor. That was the first terrorist attack.
The first one?
The first one.
Okay.
Now this one, it was a beautiful September day. It was gorgeous. And I had been late to work, like every day. Well, my boss was coming back and I said, I gotta get to work on time. And I walked, I was gonna stop somewhere and I didn't, and I kept walking, went up the stairs, everything was fine. And remember that attack happened early in the morning, before 9 a.m. So I think he got in at 7:30 and I got in at 8 o'clock. God spared all the other workers because they came in at 9 and they never got into the building. So when the attack came, when the building shook and the lights flickered, it was the same feeling and the same way that it happened before. So I knew something bad had happened, and
but
I
at
jumped
that moment
under
you was not for sure.
I wasn't sure, but I jumped under the desk.
Right.
And my boss, because only he and I were in the office, and he ran over to me and he said, I just saw a plane hit the building.
Oh, wow.
He said, I literally saw the eyes of the pilot. But of course, we did not know it was an attack or anything. And we didn't quite know what to do, but from past experience, we knew to get water, we knew to wet cloths. I had on high heels.
I see on that picture that you was fly, so yeah.
I had high heels.
You was looking dope
and
on that
I
picture.
threw them down, and I had some shoes under the desk, and I slipped them on. And I made a phone call, as I did before. And I told, it was my sister-in-law, and I told her that I loved her very much, and to tell my daughter that I loved her very much, but something just happened. I don't know what, but I'm not sure I'm going to make it home. And then we went to go out the door. Now, there was only one way in and one way out, and the door was completely sealed because the airplane had the fuselage and all of that stuff that went through. So there was this giant hole in the middle of the floor, and the door was full of bricks. We had to crawl around the hole, and we had to pull brick by brick out to get out the door. We got out the door, it was a little room, and we went out the next door, and it was completely black. We couldn't see anything. And, excuse me if I...
Oh, you're good. No, just please.
You talk about post-traumatic stress disorder. I definitely have it. As I was looking through these papers to show you, I had to take what I call my happy pill now that calms me down.
Calms you down, keep you sedated in a good way, though.
Yes, in a good way. So we had to run back in the office, and we had to wait a while.
So y'all had to run back into the office?
Go back into the office because it was so dark outside. We didn't know if there was a floor. We didn't know what was there. You couldn't see anything in front of you. Oh, wow. So maybe we waited a minute or two, and we got things together, and, whatever. That day I had a backpack. I had a long dress on. I remember rolling it up, tying it to the side, very fashionable. Had my slides.
It's quite obvious. She thought it in. She let me know that, hey, I'm on it now.
Okay. And we went back to the door. By then, we were able to look out of the door. We could see the hallway.
Okay.
But everything else was blocked off, right? This door was closed. This door that leads to the elevator, we had to push past it. Unfortunately, I know today that all the people on that floor died. Only my boss and I got out. Everybody on the 86th floor.
Wow. Yeah.
We pushed through and we started going down the stairs. Now, mind you, the plane hit only 3 floors above my floor.
So you the 4th floor under?
I was the 4th floor under that.
Oh, wow.
So we started going down and we started meeting. It was like thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people, And the first time it took us, when it bombed, it took us 3 hours, no lights, to get out of the building.
Okay, that is what I was just about to ask you. How long did it approximately take y'all to escape?
It took us maybe 4 hours. It was so many people, and then the water started coming down.
Yeah, from the
and so it was they had did a whole upgrade on making sure the lights didn't go out on any kind of thing like that. Never known it would be. And but there was so many people. It was so crowded in the hallways. I mean, literally, I hate going down hallways and downstairs. Right,
because you go through
like
PTSD.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I know it would automatically kick in.
So it took us all that time, and then we got to the first floor, and then watching the firemen go up, and then later knowing that they never got out, it killed me. It killed me. And when I got to the first floor, they told us there were people and employees, and they were telling people, don't look out the window, don't do that. What do you do when people say don't look?
You want to look. Because you're curious. You want to look.
Right, and mind you, we still didn't never know.
Right, and what's going on, so you're curious, you want to look.
People were on the phone. People were on their cell phones. I had left my cell phone home that day. People were on the phones, and the phones were cutting off. This is God's good grace as far as I was concerned. This was God not letting, because if anybody had found out it was an attack, or that what had happened to the other building, or as we were trying to get out, everybody would have panicked.
Right.
And so God just shut that off. People were, I mean, I was sitting next to a man, he was like, what? What did you say, Dad? Yeah, I'm going down the stairs now. What? Everybody.
No communication.
No, communication just stopped. Okay, so we never, ever, ever knew all the way 3 hours going down those stairs what was going on around us. So when we got to that first floor and they said, don't look, we looked and we were seeing people coming down out of the windows, the people that were jumping, bodies on the ground. And now,
I can imagine just seeing that. I mean, just reflect about. I mean, with you being a living witness of that, actually being there, not us seeing it on television, because we did kind of see that. Right. I mean, mentally, yes, of course.
It was horrifying, and you couldn't know. We still don't know what's going on. So I don't know why people are all over the ground. I don't know why debris is everywhere. I don't know why I'm seeing people fly past me like this. I don't know anything that's going on.
Right.
I just know I got to get out of here.
Right.
And I'm on the first floor. Now you have to imagine this is the World Trade Center, but you don't know how big it is because there's a mall at the bottom.
Oh wow.
All right. So think of our malls. Think of the malls that you see every day.
Right.
You got to get from the furthest point in that mall to that door. Okay, that's all I'm thinking about. And as we were going, all of a sudden, I find out later, I didn't notice at the time, all I know was an explosion happened. And my boss and I were walking like this, hand in hand, and we literally got blown apart. And I was blown apart, like
a strong wind would come.
Blown to my knees in a pile of glass.
Oh,
okay?
wow.
Blown up into another
Can
wall.
you show? Is that
I don't know.
Can you show that?
See
can you? Can y'all zoom that in? She wants to show this what happened.
I don't know if they can see it.
Okay, he said they can't zoom it in.
Can.
Wow,
but
y'all should see this.
So
this is unbelievable.
I am now laying on the ground. There is glass under me. It was the building falling. That's what it was. I was building 1. We were hit first. Building 2 was hit second, but building 2 went first.
Okay.
So I didn't know at the time that building had went down. And that going down made the explosion in my building.
Right.
So I lost my boss, he lost me.
So y'all was
just literally, we were like this. And literally.
So y'all don't see each other?
No, we don't see nothing. There's nothing but dust. I don't hear anymore. They say when a bomb goes off your ears, you hear ringing.
Up and
that's
rings,
all. I thought I was dead. I thought I was dead. And I was feeling, my shoes were blown off, and I was feeling around for my shoes, and as I was feeling the bottom, I was feeling body parts, okay? I was feeling...
Literally, tangibly feeling this stuff.
Real, literally. And I didn't know what to do. And I was hurt, and I was tired, and you don't know what going down 86 flights of stairs is. It's exhausting. I don't care if you was the best gym person in the world, and I did do it. It was exhausting. I couldn't get up from that ground. I was wet. It was blood. It was everything. But in my ears, I heard God say, I didn't bring you this far.
No.
I didn't bring you this far. Let you go.
Amen.
So I used all my strength. Every part of my strength, I got up. I had no shoes on, and I started walking. I didn't know where I was walking. I just was walking, and I saw other people, and then everybody looked like Dawn of the Dead. Everybody had that white stuff all over them.
Yeah, all the debris.
Yes,
and all
everything. Yeah. But I heard this man who I never seen, I never knew, but other people, anybody you talk to that was there, they will tell you the same story. There was a man, I say it was Jesus. There was a man there, and he said, if you can hear my voice, come to where I am. I didn't see nobody. I just followed that voice, and other people, we all were following. I remember this lady, she met me, and she was wiping my face, and she said, oh my God, you don't have no shoes on. I said, no, let's go, let's go, let's go, right? And that man stood there, and he just pointed, and there was a door right there, out of nowhere. There was a door. And I left out of that door, and I kept walking. I didn't know I had the cuts. I didn't know I was hurt to the degree I was hurt, but I knew I was out that building.
So you sustained some real bad injuries?
Yes, I did. And when I walked down, there was an ambulance.
But still maintain your life.
Yes, because God is so good.
You sustained some injuries, but still maintain your life.
So there was a book.
I want to ask you about that.
Yeah, there was a book, and this book has my account of from the time I went to work till the whole everything. This is not my book. I am a person in this book. This person who wrote the book interviewed, I think, 4 people from the beginning of the day, like you asked me about that morning and everything, until the end of the day. And then this was an interview that I had.
Wasn't she beautiful on there, your guys?
Asking.
Yes.
The kids at the school that kept me. I mean, while I was home recuperating this school in South Carolina, they were sending me cards, good wishes, goodwill, everything. People you don't know, you'd be so surprised how people rally together when someone else knows you and they talk about it. And
so now this is a bunch of stuff that she had brought. Now look at this. She have had this stuff for years.
I not even looked at. Haven't even gone in and read these books. I haven't even really read that book I just showed you. These are pictures, life in the times of the World Trade Center, things that happened on 9/11.
And then you had Ground Zero.
Ground Zero. It's war. The World Trade. That's my building.
So this is war that is speaking about the attack.
Exactly. All of these are like that came out the day after. Like this is the 12th of September. This happened September 11th.
And my birthday is September 11th, y'all. So this actually happened on the day of my birthday.
These are all newspapers from New York, all about September 11th. Then the happening thing was this. Is it this one? One of these?
I mean, this is amazing. This is amazing, y'all. Y'all should really see it. I mean, she has been having this stuff a long time.
Oh, yeah.
You can literally smell smoke.
Yeah.
You literally can smell smoke into this, in this paper.
But the reason why you're smelling smoke in this paper is because 1 year later, which is over there, 1 year later, I was called by the police, the New York Police Department, and they said they found something on Ground Zero. Now, mind you, now, mind you, it was in here. They said they had found something at Ground Zero. Mind you, Ground Zero had burned for a year. This was 1 year later. This is September 11th, 2002, okay? And no one could imagine what they found. we were relocated in another building. You know, this is a year later. No one could imagine what could they have found. So the joke around the office was they found your shoes. Because I had kept a bag of shoes under my desk.
Don't tell me your shoes are in that bag.
No, my shoes are not in that bag. But what they found, when I went to the precinct, the man grabbed my hand and he said, I'm just so happy you're alive. He says, and most of the time people who come here, they come for wedding bands, wallets, they come for their loved one's stuff. And he grabbed my hand, he said, I'm so happy to give you this. And what he gave me were this is what you smell, the smoke, because this is what was, they gave me pictures of my granddaughter that I had.
So those in your office?
These were in my office in a desk. Okay.
Amazing.
And these were all pictures of my granddaughter that I had in my office in a desk.
Oh, wow.
All of her growing up. She was 5 years old by the time this happened.
So did this man know you personally?
No,
or
this
it
was
just
a police
random?
officer.
Oh.
They found it in the desk in the burning debris. That's why it smells like fire.
But
year.
But to smell of that, even though I wasn't a part, it has a very meaning to it.
Yes.
I mean, to be a part of this right here, like I said, being a part of you.
Yes.
To just be a part of this, y'all. I mean, I literally have chill bumps going through my body. I mean, 86th floor. But anyway, y'all, thank you, Miss Bonnie.
You.
It was a pleasure. That was an amazing story.
Thank you.
I think I'm gonna have to get you on another part too. Can you do that?
I could always do it.
Okay, because we want to elaborate a little bit more on your detailed stuff you got, because there's a lot more that I'm sure that people would love to hear about.
Yes.
And it's very educational as well. But anyway, everybody, we finna take it back to the other side, because I think they got some celebration going on over here.
Yes,
I don't know. Y'all see the decoration, the balloons, and all of that going on? Whoa, where you at, CC? Bring it on. They said they got it going on. Come on, we're going to the other side. Come on. What's up? Welcome back. Yeah. Come on with it. Ready. Everybody, welcome back. Where's my girl, CC at? Where's Miss Lovely? We ready for this celebration going on here. I guess one for coming out tonight. It was a great show.
Now, in that order.
Also an invitation.
Yeah. Where you at? Rapping. Let go. Get ready. Get ready. Come. Get ready. Get ready. Come. Get ready. Get ready. Come.
And then we got Bay. Bay came in, she dropped her little bit. Bay, what you want to say to the audience before you go? This is my birthday. Yeah.
I just want to express my appreciation. Thank y'all so much for having me. Yes, mental health is very real. RP to my dog. I just lost a friend, so I'm grieving as well, but this is helping me, so I thank y'all. Thank you again. Happy birthday.
That's right. And everybody, we got a cancer survivor that we got in here. I had to put her on the spot. I ain't going to bring her up front. She said she going to beat me. But I met her the same time that I met Misha. I think y'all are y'all related?
Yeah, that's my aunt.
That's her auntie now. The girl is bad back here. I promise you. You thought you heard. I have a clip, but I don't got time to play with her up in there. But she is a cancer survivor. And how long were you free of your cancer?
2016.
2016. How long did you have it for?
2 months. I did chemo.
Oh,
and got rid of it. Well,
you find them. Oh, God, really healed you good, didn't you?
Yes.
That's what's up. Hey, that's a blessing, because I ain't never known nobody get over cancer that quick.
Well, the chemo killed it.
And chemo killed it, that's right. And then with the blood of Jesus,
Yeah,
you sure enough gonna kill it. You spoke about that on your performance. Okay, anyway, we got some celebration going on here. They got champagne for the bucks. Yes, Miss Bonnie.
I'm a cancer survivor too.
Oh, wow. Now, see, there we go. I didn't know Miss Vonnie was a cancer survivor. So how long have you been cancer-free, Miss Vonnie?
Around the same time, we had cancer at the same time. Well, I don't know her, but she gave the year. That's the same year I had cancer.
And wow, and look, not only did she survive the 9/11 attack, she done survived cancer, breast cancer. So that's what's up. Y'all, let's give everybody an applause for all the breast cancers. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to First Lady Mosley. She is a cancer survivor from the Cathedral of Faith Church in Atlanta, Georgia. Yes, she is doing good. She's well, and she ain't doing but praising God. Isn't that or running all across the pulpit? But she got it going on. Thank you, Sister Mosley, for your testimony of your survival. So, hey, we want to give a shout out, a celebration, champagne. Come on, who gonna do the toast here? Lovely, bring yourself here. Y'all, my agent, she running back here like she don't know nothing. Giving me a pageant wave. Come on, let's get the toast so we can shake.
Reason for the season.
Say that again. Say that in here.
Reason that we met. I know.
Yeah,
You are the reason for tonight.
The reason for the scene. That's right. But you know, I got some pretties on here, y'all. I'm not gonna go off this show without acknowledging these girls. Now, who are they? Who are you? Wait a minute. Was y'all the one out there dancing? Yeah. I already seen they just look a little bit different. Who are you?
Christasia.
Who?
Christasia.
Girl, talk like you was when you was out there doing it.
My name's Christasia.
Okay, what all do you do?
I sing, I do hair.
Okay, well, I hope you sing better than you talk, louder than you talk. Nice to meet you, sweetheart. You're beautiful.
Nice to meet you too, thank you. My name is Christiana.
And what you do, Chris?
I can do hair, dance, I run.
And run?
Mm-hmm.
You plan on doing gymnast? I mean, sprinter?
I'll plan to do dance, majorette.
You?
My name Karaya, but y'all can call me Casey.
Yeah.
Say that again.
My name Karaya, but y'all can call me Casey.
Okay, anyway, it's nice to have you on my show. I like your name, whatever you said, but anyway, welcome to Around the Table. Whatever you said, okay. Hop on that in that order.
These my daughters too.
Wow. See, I'm just learning new stuff on my show.
And these my daughters.
Oh, wow. Amazing. So let me get this going on. So you want to do a toast?
Sure. Well, we want to say thank you to everybody coming out, celebrating Rabbit on his birthday. 9/11. We appreciate everybody coming out. It's always a good time. We love you. You have been amazing in my life as a friend, as a brother, as everything. So we salute to you. It's your birthday.
Look at the amazing decorations you did, y'all. Thank Jack. Everybody,
Thank Jack, JoJo.
Thank Jack and JoJo for doing an amazing job. Let's do the toast.
Toast to.
I guess.
Clank, clank.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. It's your birthday.
Now in that order.
Yeah.